After powdering your contour, the next step is to add color and final details. So you want your character contour wheel, you want your lip liner, you also want to get your black stipple brush because it's going to be useful. You want to sort of brush back your brow, try to give it a little bit more volume and fuzziness. We're going to go in and we're going to add color to make it even more bushy. With the blush, you want relatively subtle blush, fairly horizontal, kind of right along the zygomatic arch. Don't go too crazy. So we're emphasizing a bit of width in the blush. You can put a little bit of color on your nose or on your forehead where it feels like blood might rise to the face in a natural way. We want this to feel like a face without makeup. With the lip, it's good to shorten the lip, make it thinner. So I am drawing my lip liner in below my natural lip line. So I'm making my lips narrower. Once again, blending back into the natural corner. And when I go into color, because I still want to color it, I want to use the most neutral of the pinks because we want this to feel like, again, a face without makeup. So I'm going to fill in my new narrower lips with the dull pink. Next, I am going to work on my brows, and I want to do my eyes first. Sorry. I'm using brown liner. You don't want to lose your eyes. So putting on a bit of brown liner is going to make it so that your eyes will still read from the audience, but unlike a black liner that looks like makeup, the brown liner will just feel like distinction or definition around your eyes. So your eyes remain defined, but they do not look like they have been made up. If you're doing some kind of emo goth, boy, then you can have guy liner, that's fine. Now I am filling in the brows and I am extending beyond the brow. I am pulling them in more strongly at the center by the nose, and I am also making them thicker overall. I am doing this with lots of little strokes that mirror the direction of the hair, and it's a little light, so I'm going in with a couple strokes of black so the black and brown mix and give it some depth and texture, but it's a nice fuzzy caterpillar of a brow. Lots of thin angled lines. Okay, looking it over. The last thing I'm going to do is I am going to add some stubble. Stubble is a really great sell for cross-gender. You could do brown. I find black to be more effective. And so what you want to do is lightly apply the stipple, because you can add more, but it is very hard to take it away. And you want to think about where the beard grows. Look at reference images. There's a little soul patch and there's bare skin around it before you get down into the rest of the beard. It takes a while for parts of the beard to fill in, so you don't want to go super solid with this. I'm going to go along the jawline with my first pass, and then I start pulling it up towards the mustache, where the hair is going to want to grow and connect and where you start to see it first. But I am keeping it light and I am tapping. I am not dragging the stipple brush, and I'm building it up with lots of light application because you don't want to look like you just smeared ash all over your face. You don't want it to feel like dirt. So I want to keep it light. It tends to be a little heavier at the bottom edge, and then it sort of peters out as it works up the face. but that's some nice basic 5 o'clock shadow.